ठीक है।
University of Jammu and मुझे मेरा नाम नहीं है
मेरे पास आया मैं पीछे है
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I, Harpreet Bhatia, on behalf of the Department of Botany, welcome you all to the inaugural function of UGC SAP DRS2 sponsored two-day national seminar on plants and fungi, polyphasic characterization, and bioprospection. We feel immensely blessed and privileged with your august presence. न चोरहार्यम न च राजहार्यम न भातृभाज्यम न च भारकारी व्यय कृते वर्धते नित्य विद्याधन सर्वे धन प्रधानम. That is, education is the best wealth among all. No one can steal it, no state can snatch it. It cannot be divided among brothers, and it's not heavy to carry. As one consumes or spends, it increases. As one shares, it expands. Now, I request the dignitaries, our worthy chief guest of today's function, Professor J.P. Sharma, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sher Kashmir University of Agricultural Sciences and Technology, Jammu, Honorable Vice Chancellor of University of Jammu and Chief Patron of this seminar, Professor Manoj Kedhar, our guest of honor, Professor Naresh Padha, Dean Academic Affairs, University of Jammu, Coordinator, UGC SAP DRS2 and Convener, Professor Yashpal Sharma, Head of the Department, Professor Veenu Pol, and Organizing Secretary of the two-day national event, Dr. Sikandar Pal, to kindly inaugurate the seminar by lighting the ceremonial lamp. I request Ms. Jyoti to please assess the dignitaries on the dais in this activity. Lamp lighting dispels symbolic darkness and brings in a lot of positivity in the entire atmosphere where it is lit. आइए चलें अंधकार से प्रकाश की ओर, पृथ्वी से आकाश की ओर, प्राणी से परमात्मा की ओर, एक प्रयास अज्ञान से ज्ञान की ओर. Thank you, sirs. Now I request group of students and Dr. Kuldeep from MAM College for Saraswati Vandana, please.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Thank you for the melodious Saraswati Vandana. It has indeed created a spiritual atmosphere in the auditorium. To present class to our chief guest, I request Professor Naresh Padha to present the book. Ms. Nupur, please. Sir, I also request Professor Veenu Pol to please present bouquet to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor Dhar. Ms. Pratik, please. Thank you, ma'am. I also request Professor Yashpal Sharma to please present bouquet to our guest of honor, Professor Padha. Ms. Neha, please. Thank you, sir. I now invite Professor Veenu Pol, our worthy head of the department, to formally welcome the dignitaries and guests. Ma'am, please. Thank you, Dr. Saraswati. Good morning to all the distinguished dignitaries on and off the dais, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to announce that the Department of Botany is celebrating its golden jubilee in this university, both as a part of the erstwhile Department of Biosciences and as an independent department, as an independent entity. We therefore thought of organizing the two-day national seminar sponsored jointly by UGC, SAP, and DST SERV on plants and fungi, polyphasic characterization and bioprospection as a part of this festivity. In this context, I consider it a proud privilege to make this formal welcome address as head of this prestigious department and as a part of the organizing team. I, Veenu Kaur, on my personal behalf and on behalf of the Department of Botany, extend a very warm welcome to Professor J.P. Sharma, Honorable Vice Chancellor, SQUAS Jammu, Chief Guest of today's inaugural function, for having spared his valuable time and traveled by road all the way from Srinagar to be here with us today. Thank you, sir, for accepting our request and for gracing this occasion and giving an additional favor to the proceedings. A very hearty welcome to Professor M.K. Dhar, Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Jammu, patron and chairperson of our UGC SAB Advisory Committee, for magnanimously accepting our request to be here with us today. Sir, your presence is a morale booster and we are deeply indebted to you. I very warmly welcome Professor Naresh Padha, Dean Academic Affairs, University of Jammu, and guest of honor of this inauguration function, for taking time out of his busy schedule to be here with us and grace this occasion. Sir, your kind approval and appreciation of our efforts are deeply acknowledged. Thank you very much. Professor Yashpal Sharma, Coordinator UGC SAP, and Dr. Sikandar Pal, the organizing secretary of this event, young dynamic, both the two young dynamic people on the dais. I welcome you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a matter of profound joy to welcome this august gathering where all my revered teachers are on that side of the audience. In all humility and reverence, I welcome from the core of my heart Professor A.K. Kaul, Professor R.N. Gohil, Professor Nima Langar, Professor Geeta Sundri, Professor M.K. Tripathi, and Professor Sanjana Kaul, from which belong to the erstwhile Department of Biosciences, and now they are a part of the Department of Botany and School of Biotechnology. It is always a kind of privilege to give me a lot of joy to welcome people from across the country who have traveled far and wide to be here with us on this important occasion. So it gives me great joy to welcome our invited speakers, Professor Felix, Professor DJ Bhatt, who will be joining us online, Professor Pati, Dr. Radha Krishnan, Dr. Geetanjali Yadav, Dr. Jalmi, Dr. Lakhanpal, Dr. Ansar Kuru, all the way from Punjab, Delhi, Shimla, Goa, Srinagar, Kerala, and so on. To you all, I say, Atithi Devo Baba. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the list is too long. I extend a very hearty welcome to all the deans, rectors, directors, registrar, controller of examination, director of college development, heads of sister departments of Faculty of Life Sciences, and all other faculties of the university and other universities as well. I also extend a very, very warm welcome to the distinguished alumni of our department, particularly Mr. Ravi Kesar, Professor Sanjana Kaur, Dr. Pulvinder Kaur. Then we also have with us Dr. Professor Sharma, Sanjay Sharma from EVS. To all the colleagues from different life sciences departments, sciences and other departments of the universities, Dr. Sumit Gandhi from IIM, Principal MAM College, Sri Kuldeep Banerjee and his team for rendering a very beautiful rendition of the Saraswati Vandana. All the officers of VC Secretariat, Registry and Jammu University as a whole, Dean Students Welfare and his entire team, Medical Officer Dr. Bharat Bhushan and his team, Arboriculturist Sri Ajmerji and his team, Sri Sureshji, his team, Engineer Anik Gupta ji, his IT team for actually, this time this is being live streamed with all the help from Sri Narendra ji from the IT department, all the media cell officials of the University of Jammu and the Botanical Garden team, non-teaching faculty, students, scholars across the university, across JNK and across the country are welcome with open arms. Sri Bisham ji for very good food that will be served later on. And at the end, I would like to request the press, personnel from print and electronic media. I heartily welcome you all. And I'll end, as Rabindranath Tagore has said, to find God, you must welcome everyone. So with open arms, with very warm heart, we welcome you all to this function, two-day function of National Seminar. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for extending warm welcome to the August gathering. Most of the learned friends know that conducting seminars is a part of SAP UGC. To get a better insight into the academic and applied scientific endeavor of the department under UGC Special Assistance Program, I request our coordinator, SAP DRS2, Professor Yashpal Sharma, to please apprise the gathering about the same. So please.
Thank you, Harpreet. Good morning, everyone. Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, a galaxy of invited speakers and participating delegates from various institutions of India, faculty members, scientists, members of the non-teaching fraternity, distinguished alumni, research scholars, students, ladies and gentlemen. It's a matter of great pleasure and privilege that we are organizing this national seminar on plants and fungi, polyphysi characterization and bioprospection under the aegis of the UGC SAP DRS2 program sanctioned to the Department of Botany. The Department of Botany, established in the year 1998, has earned a name as an important center of studies in botany across the country. The department has the expertise and infrastructure to help students opt for getting advanced training in many areas, many specializations such as reproductive biology, cytogenetics, mycology and plant pathology, mushroom diversity and cultivation, biosystematics, ecology, and stress physiology. While the contributions have been tremendous in the understanding of fundamentals of plant sciences, the department has also introduced new and updated course curricula and tools and technologies in teaching and research to keep pace with the changing national priorities. The department has a sprawling botanical garden and a unique cactus garden spread over an area of more than 8 acres, which are an abode to plant species from various categories like RET, medicinal and aromatic plants, succulents, etc. The botanical garden also houses a glass house, a greenhouse, and a recognized herbarium cum museum, where more than 13,000 plant specimens of angiosperms, gymnosperms, pteridophytes, bryophytes, mushrooms, and many artifacts of the plant origin are housed. We feel proud and honored as the Botanical Garden has acquired the international distinction membership of the Botanical Garden Conservation International, United Kingdom. Research projects funded by national and international agencies such as NMHS, DBT, DST SERB, UGC, CSIR, MOEFCC, etc. are routinely undertaken by various faculty members of the department. Our alumni represent the department globally in research, administration, higher education, and all other allied services across the globe, and act as role models for many, and are often well placed to offer practical support to students when they are about to start their careers. Ladies and gentlemen, a brief about the Special Assistance Program, which was initiated by the UGC in the year 1963, keeping in view the recommendations of the Education Commission to facilitate the selected number of university departments having some potential in research and teaching. The program is intended to encourage the pursuit of excellence and teamwork in advanced teaching and research to accelerate the realization of international standards in specific fields. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to inform you that after successful completion of SAP DRS Phase 1 from 2011 to 2016, the University Grants Commission New Delhi sanctioned financial assistance of rupees 85.5 lakhs under the DRS2 second phase for 5 years, beginning April 2018 to March 2023, to our department to undertake research in broad thrust areas, including biodiversity, morphological and cytological, documentation of macrofungi and their cultivation, ecological studies of plant taxa, particularly growing under stress. I also take this opportunity to praise the learned gathering that the fourth and the penultimate advisory committee meeting of this SAP DRS2 program was recently held under the chairmanship of our worthy Vice Chancellor, Professor Manoj Kumar Dhar, on 9th of this March 2022. Professor Madhulika Agarwal from the Center for Advanced Studies in Botany, Department of Botany, Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi, and Professor Subir Bera from the Center for Advanced Studies in Botany, University of Calcutta, were the external experts of the advisory committee and UGC nominee for SAP 2. And they reviewed and assessed the progress of the SAP in a virtual mode, while the local expert, Professor Brij Bhau, Head Department of Botany, Central University of Jammu, Samba, and the faculty of the department participated in a physical mode. All the experts appreciated the quality of academic and research accomplishments of the department and expressed their satisfaction with the overall progress made by the department in general and during the assessment period from April 2021 to date in particular. Several very meaningful recommendations and suggestions for future plans were also discussed and made by these learned experts. Ladies and gentlemen, we all are confident that the successful completion of the second phase of SAP will potentially make this Department of Botany eligible for the next phase of the SAP, a step further towards getting Center for Advanced Studies in Botany, our most cherished dream. And for a department with an extraordinary track record in teaching and research, this would be a special recognition, especially for the young and dedicated faculty members and the research scholars. This would also be, we firmly believe, a felicitous and decent tribute to our mentors and founding faculty members of the department. We wish you all a very fruitful deliberations during the seminar and would try to make your stay very comfortable and memorable. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Sikandar Pal, Organizing Secretary of this two-day national event, to please apprise the gathering about this seminar.
Thank you, Dr. Harpreet. Dignitaries on the stage, Professor J.P. Sharma, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sher Kashmir University of Agriculture Sciences and Technology, Chief Guest of the function, Professor Manoj Kedhar, Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Jammu, patron of this national seminar, Professor Naresh Pada, Dean Academic Affairs, University of Jammu, Guest of Honor, Professor Yashpal Sharma, Coordinator UGC SAM DRS2, Professor Vinu Kaul, Head Department of Botany, and on the stage, directors, heads of the various departments, Faculty of Life Sciences, officers of the university, delegates present in this auditorium and also connected online with us, print and electronic media. A very hearty and pleasant good morning to all of you. On the behalf of the organizing team, I wish to thank all for attending this inaugural function of the two-day UGC SAP DRS second sponsored national seminar. As the organizing secretary, I would like to briefly share the overview of the national seminar with the August gathering. This is the third national seminar under the UGC SAP DRS second program organized by the Department of Botany. This two-day national event of scientific deliberations will be focusing on plants and fungi, polyphasic characterization and bioprospection. Dear all, as we know, COVID pandemic has severely impacted the human lives world over. Scientific knowledge is really helping India in emerging bravely out of this crisis, and further in the context of climate change and arrival of unknown diseases. Bioprospection of both the plants and fungi will play a vital role in the management of unfamiliar crises. Though plants look stationary, they are the most versatile life forms. Their physiological and molecular events are very much dynamic in nature, and this national seminar will deliberate on important thrust areas like diversity, biosystematics, bioprospecting of fungi, plants and microbes, plant reproductive biology and cytogenetics, ecology, stress physiology and climate change, plant biotechnology, molecular biology, and plant microbe interactions. Each of these thrust areas play a very important role in enriching the lives of the common people world over. To ponder on these thrust areas, 8 invited lectures will be delivered, 6 offline mode and 2 online, from the scientists and academicians of national and international repute, such as Professor Felix Bast, Central University of Punjab, Dr. Siddhi K. Jalvi, University of Goa, Dr. Anzar Ahmad Khuru, University of Kashmir, Professor P.K. Patti, Gunak Dev University, Amritsar, Dr. Gitanjali Yadav from the National Institute of Plant Genome Research, New Delhi, Professor T.N. Lakhanpal, Shimla University in the offline mode, and of Professor D.J. Bhatt, University of Goa, and Dr. K.V. Radhakrishnan from NIST, Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala in online mode. August gathering, I would like to apprise you also that the interactions of the delegates with the subject experts, such as Professor A.K. Kaul, Professor R.N. Gohil, and Professor Reema Langar, will surely enrich the researchers' life experience and will also foster their scientific growth. Besides these invited lectures, a total of 27 oral presentations and 9 posters in offline mode will be arranged at the Department of Botany, and 16 online presentations and 29 oral online posters will be displayed and deliberated in digital mode using Google Meet as well as Zoom platforms with the dedicated support of Professor Ani Gupta, Director IT, and Mr. Narinder and his team. It is pertinent to mention here that the event will be attended by nearly 100 delegates together in both offline and online mode across length and breadth of the country. As our working head of the department has already mentioned that the delegates both online and offline, they are connected from throughout nook and corner of the country, making this event a pan-India event in a real sense. We are sincerely thankful for the enthusiastic response shown by the delegates of this national seminar. However, due to this COVID-19 crisis, number was limited for the offline mode, thus encouraging us to conduct this event in a hybrid mode. Nevertheless, challenging but manageable with a great team and support of colleagues at the Department of Botany. Actually, this idea of hybrid mode was given by our Vati Vice Chancellor, Professor Manoj Kedar. Thank you so much, sir, indeed. Further offline and online interactions of the senior scientists and academicians will be arranged with the young budding researchers and faculty members during the special interaction sessions. This will help in making a bond of collaboration, sharing of expertise and affection between senior faculty and young minds. These interactions will cultivate the seeds of scientific temperament and inclusiveness among the budding researchers. We also know that as the National Education Policy, NEP 2020 is going to bring a paradigm shift in both academics and research in India. Events of this pedestal and this kind will surely be act as a showcase toward the various aspects of NEP 2020. At the end, on the behalf of the organizing team and University of Jammu, I assure our delegates attending the event in both the offline and online mode that all the sessions will be conducted in a sincere, disciplined, and professional manner. After threaded discussions and presentations in both offline and online mode, recommendations will be proposed, keeping in view the various societal issues at the local level and at the national level. I am confident that this two-day National Scientific Congregation will be a fruitful exercise to each one of us. Thanking all for making this day possible. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's time now to release the extract book of the proceedings of this seminar. I request all the dignitaries of
excellence. And I would remind our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, the argument that we had over better teacher, Professor Gohil or Professor Kaur. Professor Dhar shifted to Jammu from Kashmir and was taught at post-graduation level by Professor Gohil. He still remains his favorite student. Professor Gohil, I would say, is the favorite teacher of Professor Dhar, and Professor Dhar remains the favorite student of Professor Gohil. So I would say appreciation is mutual. And when we shifted here in Jammu, the first argument that we had was, who is the better teacher, Professor Kaur or Professor Gohil? I won't go into the details, and then Professor Anima Langar had to intervene to stop us from arguing about this. He has been an extremely devoted researcher. And till today, I find that particular research scholar in him is alive. When at this age also, he never hesitates to go for field visits. And just before we had this COVID pandemic, he was away to Kargil for a project that was assigned to him because he is the regional coordinator of Nasi. He's a Nasi fellow and is holding the charge of the Jammu chapter of National Academy of Sciences. Professor Gohil holds prominence in the field of cytogenetics worldwide. His work on Indian aliens is unsurpassed and forms textbook examples that we quote to our students every year when we go to teach them cytogenetics. His prominence in this field is reflected by numerous research publications and several projects that he handled from several funding agencies, including Department of Science and Technology, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, University Grants Commission, and International Bureau of Plant Genetic Resources, Rome. An ardent reader. Beyond the scientific reading, he is a very devoted reader. I would say ardent, I have used the word, whose collection of books has always been a source of envy for many of us. A chunk of the same he has lovingly passed on to many of us, including me. I hope our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Professor Vinu, Dr. Geeta. I still remember borrowing several of these books and getting thrashed also if they carried any mark when I went to return them. A man of strong principles who has never cared for anything when it clashed with the life values that he held very close to his heart. He never cared for the administrative posts. A person who never ever expressed his emotion. I stress upon this line, but always was and is a loved student, colleague, and teacher. It was